Welcome to Comfy Havoc number 2. So, I didn't tie today. I did laundry. Almost got bit by my nephew's dog. So we got that out the way. Um, it really kind of sucks that I had to explain all that before I explain what this video is. This video is me explaining the song It Must Be Nice. Before we go any further, the songs are ballads. They're all longer than 3 minutes, and I do apologize for making your ears bleed. Secondly, I am in a good place here. Maybe not so much here and not so much here. I've had some incidences this weekend involving poop. No, I didn't shit on myself. Came close a couple of times. But luckily, I'm wearing the dark pants. See? Anyway, that being said, all jokes aside, it must be nice. The reason that song came to me earlier today when I was doing laundry. It literally just came out of the blue. And I got to thinking, Echo, you're 50 years old. You're chasing your dreams still. It's also spawned from a conversation that I had with one of my younger sisters about, you got a degree. You should be using your degree. And then I have to explain to people, I have a degree in something that I didn't want to have a degree in. The Army really wouldn't give me a choice. And to top that off, every class was paid for by the government, but not the Army. I got all these Pell Grants. And I was blessed enough to get a specific Pell Grant that I never have to pay back, and what I didn't get to use has helped me make it this far because I don't have what you would call an equitable job. And the military only gives me $327 a month, which 3 years ago I wasn't even getting that. You tried covering car insurance and a cell phone and dental insurance with $200 a month, and then $227, and then you get that $300, and you're like, oh God, I don't want to get greedy. But that's a video that I'll do another time about. I think that everybody who serves should never get less than $1,000 a month when they get the fuck out. And it's not like we can't have it. Anyway, so I was doing laundry, and I was thinking to myself, damn, man, if I could just live my dream, if I could just make movies every day, all damn day, I'd be the happiest man on earth. I wouldn't have any worries. We know we ain't trying to be no singer. We all know I can't sing. So, yeah, and I don't even have auto-tuner. So, you're dealing with my actual voice there. Sorry. But yeah, if I could live my dream and be able to make movies every day, all day, and write books and write scripts, I'm not hard to please. I'm really not. Must be nice to those people who have made it. And it's not hard to make it. It's hard to get noticed so that you can make it. It's even harder when you're mixed. It's even harder when you're short. Because I'm only 5'3" and a half. Unless you talk to my drill sergeants and they'll tell you, we don't do halves, boy. You're 5'3". And as good as I have it here, because my number has gone up, there's 345 of you, by the way. I'll make a thank you video soon. There's no guarantees in life. I learned that from Kid Video. Yes, that was a show that I used to watch. Shout out to Kid Video. They also were singers. Much successful. More than me. Anyway, It Must Be Nice came to me from doing laundry and thinking about how long I've been struggling in this business. Started this business at the ripe old age of 27. And here I am 50. The only things I've done have been on YouTube, and the best thing I've done is sitting on somebody's shelf in Alabama. It's called Guardians of the Earth. Everybody's moved on but me. Everybody didn't continue to pursue acting, and they're doing their thing. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing their thing. And I'm mad as hell. Because I still have good films on these things that I could have shared with the world if I was just given a chance. So it must be nice to live your dream. And I will tell you this because so many times I have looked the word give up in the face and said, fuck that. Because I've worked too hard. I've put too much into this thing. I've had 2 YouTube channels, 2 Facebooks, 2 TikToks now, 1 Instagram, and I'm hanging in there. I've gone to casting calls. You're not a bad looking man, but you're not what we're looking for. I have 9'9" now. I just applied for some stuff on Instagram. I'm probably not going to get it. But I don't think negative, Maybe they just don't have a place for a mixed person. Or maybe it's because I don't look 50. Or what society believes that 50 should look like. So, there's that. But, I reference it must be nice. Because I want you guys to look back at this video. Think, it really must be nice when you started your singing career before American Idol was a thing. It must be nice when you've been able to walk into an acting career and be successful until you retire, which was my plan. However, the studio in Virginia didn't take me, and they didn't do SAG, or they only did SAG, and I didn't know what that shit was. And here I was thinking, I'm going to make martial art movies. My mom lives in Charlottesville. My dad lives in Richmond. I don't have to pay for a hotel. I can go to Charlottesville. I can go to Richmond if something happens to either one of them. It's right down the fucking road. And I should have fucking moved to North Carolina or South Carolina, wherever the fuck Screen Gems is. I should have got my shit together and moved to Georgia. Nope. Tried to stay home. Because people say, oh, well, you can act in Virginia. There's plenty of acting in Virginia. It's funny that I can't find none of that shit, because apparently I don't have the resources or where to look so I can go do casting calls, or they don't do casting calls, and COVID fucked up everything. So a lot of my money is just military. A lot of things that I'm banking on is that book being published, and this book that I'm writing, so that I can publish another one. Because I don't want to work hard for the rest of my life, but I don't have a problem working. But I don't want to work myself to death and have nothing to show for it either. And I need y'all to think about that. When you hear the songs, it must be nice. It must be nice to have that meeting with Kevin Feige, where he sits there and says, hey, Echo, we're going to make you Miguel O'Hara when we finally get the rights to Spider-Man back. If you don't look half dead by then. But it must be nice to say, hey, Echo, we're going to make you Wyatt Wingfoot, give you a spinoff. You know, Wyatt Wingfoot doesn't have any superpowers, but you can use Native American wit. And more importantly, you can use a bow. Or me and Kevin Feige can have that conversation that says, hey, Echo, we got the perfect guy for you. You're going to play American Eagle, but you got to use a crossbow. Or, hey, Echo, we can make you play Jesse Blackcrow. How do you feel about being in a wheelchair? I have my reserves on that, but, I actually get a bow and arrow. Hey, Echo, we can have you play Red Wolf 1, 2, and 3. You'll be playing 3 different Red Wolves, but the way we write it is, you're the first one, and then you're the great-grandson, and then you're the last great-great-grandson. And you get to wear a cool-ass uniform that looks like a wolf. And get a canine companion. I really don't want to work with dogs, though. So if the dog's digital, I'm down. But if the dog has to be a real dog, yeah, I'm really not down with working with anything. Because animals are a pain. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I almost got bit today by my nephew's dog. A dog he refused to take care of. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure everybody understands. You have to fight for your dreams. Fuck everybody telling you you can't make it. Fuck all that shit. Keep going. Somewhere out of 1,000 no's, there will be one yes. Hopefully it'll happen before you're 50. And hopefully it'll happen before you have to have a hip replacement. Or before you have to have a second hip replacement. Or before you reach 60 and now you have to rely on the military money to push you over the edge. Okay? So I would like to have my dreams take off before I'm 52. So I have a year and a half. Because I just turned 50 back in August. And we're 6 months in. Alright? I also have to lose 10 pounds. And get back down to 130. They'll be lucky if I get down to 145. 140 No, I'm already 140. Sorry. They'll be lucky if I get down to 135. Yeah, I gotta stop stress eating. That would help. But yeah, you have to realize when you're on the outside looking in, it really is nice to look at somebody else's success. But what would be nicer if you got to have that same level of success? That being said, I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. Thank you for watching. Be seeing you.